Good morning, children. Today we start the new chapter, chapter number 11, Nature's Gift to Us. Now, in this chapter, what we are talking about are the resources given to us by the nature. The various resources gifted to us by nature are air, water, forests, soil, minerals, and wildlife. That is why these resources are called as natural resources. Now, there are certain resources which man has made by himself for his own usefulness, for his own necessities. These things which are made by man are called as man-made resources like roads, buildings, vehicles, table, chair. Now, what are the types of natural resources? Now, the natural resources are divided into two: renewable or inexhaustible resources, non-renewable or exhaustible resources. Now, what is the difference between the two? Renewable or inexhaustible resources are those that can never get finished or exhausted. For example, water, soil, forests, animals, etc. And non-renewable resources or exhaustible resources means those which are very limited and cannot be renewed, like oil, natural gas, metals, minerals, etc. These are once finished, we cannot, to get them back, it will take millions of years again. Now let's come to renewable resources. So one of the renewable resources what we are going to learn in this chapter is the water. Now water, you all know, is one of the most important resource by the nature, which is very important for us. All of us living things like plants, animals, humans, all require water for our survival. Water is also essential for irrigation, for agriculture, for transport, and for doing the various household chores like washing, cleaning, bathing, etc. Renewable resources are those like what we are going to see in this chapter are the water, plants, etc. Now the water. The water is one of the most important natural resource or renewable resource which nature has given to us. All of us, all living things like plants, animals, humans, everybody require water for their survival. Besides that, as humans, we require water, is very essential for different type of work like irrigation, for agriculture, transport. Various transports are based on water, and doing the various household chores like washing, cleaning, gardening, etc. All these are done by the water as an important resource. Now we come to soil. Now soil is also one of the most important resource of nature, whereas the soil is essential for the growing of plants. Now how is soil formed? The outermost layer of the earth is the soil. Now they are formed from the decomposition of plants and animals. Also they are very essential for growing plants, and the fertility of the soil makes the plants to grow better. Now in India we have different type of soils which can be found all over the country, like alluvial soil, black soil. Different type of soil and its type found in India are, as you can see in the picture, the red soil, the black soil, alluvial and laterite soil. Now soils are, you can say how you define soil. They are complex mixtures of minerals, water, air, organic matter and countless organisms that are decaying remains of once living things. So what living things of any plants, animals which were living millions of years ago, they keep decaying and give the fertility to the soil. It forms at the surface of the land, that is why it is called the skin of the earth. Soil is also capable of supporting plant life and is vital to life on earth. Now when we talk of soil, now the soil is one of the ingredients of all the land. The area and the plains where the various agriculture processes are done are where the soil has to be the most fertile. So the northern plains, as you can see in the picture, the northern plains, the orange part is the northern plains, They are the just area below the Himalayas. They have the most fertile soil, the alluvial soil. And that is why, because all the crops are grown in this northern plains, it is also called as the food bowl of India. And why? All the rivers from the Himalayas, just below the Himalayas, all the rivers of the Himalayas, the river Ganga, Yamuna, all flow into these plains, making it more fertile and bringing the fertile alluvial soil. Rivers which are flowing from Himalayas, they carry sediments into the northern plains and make it the fertile alluvial soil to the northern plains and make it very fertile. Similarly, these sediments are further carried down the rivers, and when they reach to the mouth of the river, they get deposited in triangular shaped, and these triangular shaped islands are called as deltas. And deltas are also very, very, very fertile lands where different type of crops can be grown. Like Sundarban delta region in India is very fertile region, you will see. So these are about deltas. Next we come to the plants. Now plant as a resource, as a natural resource. We saw water, we saw soil, now plants. Plants, we all call them as our green friends. And the places or the areas where the maximum amount of trees and plants grows are called as the forest. The leaves, fruit, flowers, trunks of all the trees are very useful to us, and we have to protect them, because deforestation is almost destroying these forests. Now, what are the different type of forests which are present in India? Thorny and scrub forest. As the name suggests, thorns and scrubs. So basically they are the forests in the desert area. So you will, if you have ever gone to the desert areas of India like the Rajasthan, you will see it is barren land with lot of sand and small shrubs and thorny plants like kikar and babul. Then you have mountain forests. You are all staying in the mountain areas, so you know how are the forests in this region. The forests are generally found in the Himalayan region. So you are all staying in this Himalayan region. They have coniferous trees and are tall and cone shaped. Like you will all see if you go out of the Kant area also, or you go towards any hills, the cher, deodar, pine trees are very much around our areas of this Kashmir also. So these are the mountain forests area where you will find this type of trees. Then last you have the tidal forests. Now what are tidal forests? They are basically, as I was talking about the deltas, they are the forests found near the deltas and around the major rivers of the deltas. So like mangroves, these are the mangroves of the Sundarban deltas. So where you can grow, the major mangroves are grown. So these are called as the tidal. Given you a small picture of the Indian subcontinents and the different type of forest found in the different areas. As you can see, the light green color you can see on the western coast of Indian subcontinent. So moist tropical evergreen or semi-green forests are found here. Then you have the tropical deciduous moist forest, the orange color, which you can see just in the Deccan Plateau region and the Madhya Pradesh and West Bengal, Jharkhand area, you can region found these tropical deciduous forests. Then tropical dry deciduous is other parts, that the light yellow what you can see. The pink color gives you the tropical thorny forest, the thorns basically. Then wet temperate forests, because small green, dark green patches what you can see here and there on this part also, here on the eastern coast on near Himachal Pradesh and all is the wet temperate. Then dry temperate with grasslands are the violet ones which you can see. And the last is the alpine. Alpine is all you can see in the Jammu and Kashmir region and Arunachal Pradesh. That is the mountain forest which you have to see.